Hallelujah. Olúwa Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè, adúpẹ́ aláyọ̀ yín lógo, adúpẹ́ fún oore ọ̀fẹ́, adúpẹ́ fún àánú, adúpẹ́ fún ààbò, adúpẹ́ fún ìwàláyé, adúpẹ́ fún ìwàláyé wa, adúpẹ́ fún ààbò yín tó nípọn èyí tẹ́ fi ń bò wá nílùú Nàìjíríà títí di ìṣẹ́jú yìí. Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè, ẹ ṣé o, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín lórí àwọn Boko Haram tẹ́ bá wa tú àṣírí wọn síta. Ẹ ṣé o, gbogbo àwọn alágbára tó ń fi agbára ní wá lára lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà, Olúwa Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè, olórí wọn tó jẹ́ SEHIK AHMED Gumi, Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè, gba agbára lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó sọ di kòròfo. Jẹ́ kọ́wọ́ àwọn Amẹ́ríkà bà á, jẹ́ kọ́wọ́ àwọn Amẹ́ríkà kí wọ́n tẹ̀ ẹ́ lọ́nà àrà lọ́nà ìyanu, fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lé àwọn tó ń fúnra rẹ̀ tó gbé síta láti máa ba ayé èèyàn jẹ́. Olúwa, fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lé wọn lọ́wọ́. Adúpẹ́ nítorí pé ẹ ti gbọ́, adúpẹ́ nítorí pé ẹ ti gbà. Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè, à ń tẹ̀síwájú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yín láti bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ méjì mẹ́ta, láti ṣí wa létí. Olúwa o, ẹ bá wa so Gumi mọ́lẹ̀ o, ẹ bá wa kì í sọ́wọ́, ẹ bá wa gbé sọ́wọ́ Donald Trump free of charge. Àmì àṣẹ Ìdùmarè. Good evening, everyone. I welcome you. Welcome. Ẹ bá mi share. Ṣèyí Gumi lórúkọ Ọlọ́run ọba alààyè, ọwọ́ Trump máa bà ẹ́, inú yàrá ẹ̀ ló máa wà báyìí tí wọ́n ìgbà tó bá sọ pé ó fẹ́ ìfáàjò ó lè yẹ pé ó rí ìrun ganan ti máa mú ẹ, torí ìrun kọ́ ló ń ké, ìrun àdúrà kọ́ ló ń gbà. Bó ṣe máa pláàni àti lọ pa àwọn èèyàn, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń fún wọn ní kòdò. Agbára Ọlọ́run, SEHIK Gumi, SEHIK AHMED Gumi, Ọlọ́run ọba abáwafẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lé Trump lọ́wọ́, àbí gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá wà lágbàáyé tán fẹ́ wá tú wa sílẹ̀ nínú ogun abẹ́lé yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, you are a terrorist and you are the godfather of all the terrorists in Nigeria. You are in charge of everything. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, Ọlọ́run máa gbàgbára lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Inshallah bí kúdírátù látàhálà. Ọlọ́run máa gbàgbára lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run máa dojú tì ẹ́, SEHIK Gumi. Ọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ báyìí ẹsẹ̀ ara ẹ̀ báyìí ló máa fi rìn lọ síbi tán ti máa tì ẹ́ mọ́lé. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, gbogbo ìwà burúkú tó ti ń hù, Inshallah gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ló máa dojú ìjà kọ ẹ́ àti wọ àti rán ẹ. Inshallah bí kúdírátù látàhálà. Torí pé kí ni, o lẹ́mí Ọlọ́run lára, kò sí ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run kankan lára ẹ. O kàn ń pèrè ní múmìnì ni, you are not a Muslim, you are a monster, you are a killer. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, you are not a good citizen. And only God knows who you really are. Everything about you says that you are a Nigerian, but I doubt it very much. Good evening, everyone. It's not going to be long. I'm trying to share this thing here. And anytime from now, we are going to move away from Facebook. We are going to go to be doing our live elsewhere, because I don't know what is going on with Facebook, and I I don't even have their time. They can't stress me and they can't frustrate me. I'm too much for them. I am too much for them. And right now, we really need to have our station on standby. But unfortunately, it's not the evil people are playing games with my page, the new page that I just opened. I don't know why I cannot do live program there than just 30 minutes. But nobody can frustrate me. I'm more than that. Alone. I'm more than that. I'm more than that. I'm more than that. I'm too big for them. Èmi náà kọ́ o, àánú ni mo rí gbà o. Nobody can frustrate me. I've passed that stage. Yes, I've passed it. And I stand gidigba. Help me share. Share, share. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. SEHIK Gumi is the master planner, the godfather of all terrorists in Nigeria. You will know about his background, his educational background. You will know all that tonight. He's a bastard. He's a monster. Good evening, everyone. Okay, now we are going to start our program. Good evening. Mami Ekalema, God bless you. God bless you. Seke. God bless you. I wish you all a wonderful new month. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Chit Chat with Olomo Plenty. May Jehovah Almighty, in His grace and mercy, have mercy on our once a giant and respectable country in the entire African countries. A country, I'm talking about Nigeria, my darling Nigeria. A country that once used to loan money to Western countries, but due to so many selfish, wicked, evil-minded set of people like Babangida, Abacha, Baba Obasanjo, Abubakar, Atiku, Muhammadu Buhari, Baba Bola Ahmed Tinubu, lè yọ yín kúrò ńbẹ̀. And so on and so forth. Àti gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ṣí cabinet fún lójoojúmọ́. Nigeria now has become a country of mockery all over the world. Oh my God, Jesus wept. The past and present presidents, they traded we defenseless masses to bandits of all kinds, to the extent that a wicked soul like this bastard you are seeing here, this cause evil that you are seeing there, this God-forsaken man, ten wo loke yen, AHMED, SEHIK, AHMED, Gumi, he is there to be boasting of relevancy in Nigeria. SEHIK AHMED Gumi happened to be the leader of jihadists, terrorists, claiming he is the one bandits can negotiate with. He said it openly. He's the only one they can listen to. He's the only one that knows how to negotiate with them. As he is their godfather. Even his own son that came out from his own loin, has rejected him, hates him, doesn't want to have anything to do with him. And the son is in Nigeria military. You can imagine. He was chased away from entering Saudi Arabia during the last pilgrim. And he is saying to us in Nigeria that he is so relevant. Awusubillahi mina shaitani rajim. Allah ko ya wa ya shaitani yi. Ọkùnrin yìí tó ti bá shaitan, ó ti bá jẹ, ó ti bá mu. Ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ di igbákejì Elédùmarè. Ahmed Abubakar Gumi is an Islamic cleric scholar and a former military officer with the rank of captain in the Nigerian army. He is the current Mufti. The meaning of Mufti means a Muslim legal expert empowered to give rulings on religious matters in Nigeria. That is the meaning of Mufti. And at the same time, he is a Mufassir. What is Mufassir? Mufassir is a person that can interpret and is an interpreter and commentator at the Kaduna Central Mosque, Sultan Bello. SEHIK AHMED Abubakar Gumi was born on the 1st of October 1960. Ọjọ́ tó mìnira wọ Nigeria. In Kano State, Nigeria. Nationality, he's a Nigerian, he claimed to be. He said that it's a modern era region, northern Nigeria. That is what he's claimed to be. His main interests is FIQ. Who are the FIQ? FIQH. Theory, philosophy, or system of Islamic law based on Sharia, Islamic jurisprudence. And at the same time, he is a Tawhid. What is Tawhid? Tawhid means oneness and uniqueness of God, Allah. He has drifted and become a monster as time goes on. Tí ìwé bá pọ̀ jù orí máa ń yí, tí ìmọ̀ bá pọ̀ jù èèyàn máa ń ya wèrè. Daddy mi, okay, Olaolu, God bless you, sir. It's been a long time. Happy New Month. Mama, Happy New Month. He has now become a monster. He has turned himself to become a jihadist terrorist leader. And very proud of it. To the extent of coming out openly to defend their evil deeds and stand as their advocate, jury, and judge. That is who this monster man is. Here are the categories of terrorists we have in Nigeria, the ones that I believe that are more active, not àwọn tàbẹ́ dẹ́rùn jẹ́lé. Boko Haram, they are owned by Isa Allah community. Isa Allah, ISALAH. They are the one that are in charge of Boko Haram under the supervision of Gumi. The bandits are owned by Fulani Mighty Allah. Gumi too, he is part of it. Àwọn ẹlọ́bá wa górí wa, ẹlọ́bá wa gọ́wọ́ wa, ẹlọ́bá wa gẹ́sẹ̀ wa fẹ́ fi ṣògùn owó, a fẹ́ fi ṣògùn kìnìkan. Àwọn Yorùbá ẹlẹ́nu lásán, àwọn la rí nídìí yẹn. Àwọn ni part sellers. Àwọn ọlọ́dẹ kéékèèké ẹ̀bálé. Kidnappers. The people that kidnap mostly in Nigeria, they are the Delta people, Igbos, and they are very, very good at it. And we are not talking about the Fulanis now. Those ones, their own case is Ogbonge. The past 2 days updates from Gumi, out of panic, when he learns that Trump gave a declaration of his coming to raid Nigeria. What did he say? Gumi said, with herdsmen, they are hardly Muslims. They don't pray. He's covering for them now. They don't pray. They smoke Indian hemp. Gumi said that one yesterday. He's been talking. So in an interview on News Cable TV, this renowned Islamic scholar, SEHIK, Dr. AHMED Abubakar Gumi, he tried to dismiss claims linking herdsmen and Boko Haram insurgents to Islam, insisting that the groups do not represent the teachings or values of the religion, but he is their godfather. He emphasized that many of those involved in violent activities lack proper religious education and cannot be described as true Muslims. Yeah, they are not true Muslims. They kill people through your instruction as the godfather. And you are always the one that's bargain when it comes to paying the ransom. And he stated that the narrative portraying the crisis as a religious conflict is misleading and harmful to the national unity. You lie. You lie. You cannot cover anything. In your word, he says, I have spoken. Listen, he doesn't know them, He doesn't know them. He has nothing to do with them. But this is what you said. Just as P-Bat said years ago, when he cursed himself in public, you yourself, you just put a gun using Russia roulette, and then you pull the trigger. Listen, he said, I have spoken with herdsmen. He doesn't know them, but he has spoken with them. That they are hardly Muslims. They don't pray, blah, 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 blah. They drink, they smoke Indian hemp, and so on and so forth. That they are haram people and not educated in religion at all. I'm telling you people, they are agents. creation of Pentagon. You kill yourself. You go. Otun sọ pé Pentagon ló create wọn. Gbogbo yín náà lọ́jọ́ oníkálùkù ló máa mú tiẹ̀ ńbẹ̀. Now they have been trying to cause commotion in Muslim majority states, which you happen to be the godfather. But Nigeria is different because we have Christians. Now he is covering himself under Christianity, pretending to love Christians. How can somebody, a cleric of Sharia law, who teaches Sharia, who believes in Sharia, now defending Christians? You see that something is not right there. Now he has become our advisor. He's urging both Muslim and Christian to reject divisive narrative and work together to restore peace and justice across the country. Peace and justice, which has not and never been there in Nigeria. It's now that Trump blew the trumpet that is coming. That is now that you can say that you can create peace. Now, he also said on the international community to avoid labeling Nigeria's internal security challenges as religious extremists, which he is, stressing that such mischaracterization fuels misunderstanding and stigmatization of innocent citizens. You can see how this man is trying to brainwash, telling us cookaboo story. After that, then he came out and started threatening people. He threatens lawsuits against lawyers over defense of terrorist claims. And this is a person saying that there is nothing bad going on in Nigeria. And you don't want people to go against terrorists. Tell me, who is fooling who? Now he has threatened Chief Malcolm Emokinovio Omirihobo. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. Do pardon me. Forgive me. He is threatening the man to retract what he said, that is defamatory allegations against him. And the lawyer should tender an unreserved apology. And in another press release, within 48 hours, he came out with another one. He said otherwise, he will charge the man to court for defamation and intent to stir religious crisis in Nigeria. Look at these idiots. I thought you said there is nothing like religious problem in Nigeria. You said everything is perfect. Everything is good. Why are you afraid of catching terrorists, of destroying terrorist efforts? The warning follows a statement by Omiri Hobo titled, "Terrorism apology is a crime. Governments must investigate and persecute." That was what the man said. And persecute SEHIK AHMED Gumi, in which the lawyer accused Gumi of publicly justifying and defending terrorists. Is it not true? And called on security agencies to arrest and persecute him. You must be arrested. They must arrest. You must be arrested. Take party kuku, you must go to a one. Take party kuku. The Nigerian government must deal with you. Baba, Your Excellency, This is your first enemy. Now you see, Baba, Your Excellency Pibat, when I told you not to go for the presidency, I said, Baba Oba kì í jọba, afọbajẹ kì í jọba, afọbajẹ tó bá jọba, àpèrè máa ń gbóná mọ́ nídìí ni. Now you see all the bad things you've been doing behind. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ti gún ní kẹ́ṣẹ́, now they are gún yín ní kẹ́ṣẹ́ bàbá. Wọ́n pè yín lólè. Ẹ wá ń gbé ọmọ ẹranjó ojoojúmọ́ báyìí. Lẹ create offices fáwọn people. Ẹ create office ní lójoojúmọ́. Office tán, title kan náà tún nìyẹn. And you are building your son very fast. Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ẹ ti ṣépè sílẹ̀ pé kò ní ṣe oríire. Now, Omiriobo cries. He cited the 1999 Constitution, the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, and the Criminal Code Act, arguing that Gumi's remarks and visits to bandits claimed amounted to support for terrorism and pose a threat to national security. Why are you the one that you go there, you go and negotiate with them? Who sent you to go and negotiate with them? And then you came out and be saying you've talked to them. What have you in common? That you know where they are. You know who and who to speak to. Baba Gumi, wọ́n máa gún mi yín ni, gígún la máa gún yín. It is very clear to us all that this Gumi man, he must be apprehended. He must be apprehended, lock up, and throw the key into the deep. I'm talking of the Red Sea. Kó jẹrà síbẹ̀ kó tilẹ̀kùn pamọ́, kó má rọrùn, kó má rí atẹ́gùn, kó má rí nǹkankan. He must suffer. This Gumi of a man must suffer because even his own son is against him. What he's doing to masses in Nigeria. Because they want to they want to Islamitize Nigeria. He himself, I'm sure, he's working hand in hand with Rashidi Lojeni Abikinini, Oniwo, Ọmọ Adofuro yẹn. Listen to this short, you know, the things that he's been saying, the captions. Don't vote for politicians who will attack, kill bandits. Gumi said this. He said people should not vote for any politician that will attack or kill bandits. Bandit that is coming to destroy you. They should allow them. He said these bandits, they are Nigerian warriors in the forest. This is what he told the Northerners. Sahara reporters, I got it from Sahara Reporter. Another one from the Guardian. Allow bandits to guard our forests for peace to reign. How can bandits guard our forests? See advice, yo. One of his clerics. Àwọn náà náà kó fìlà jọ náà ru ẹrù tọ́ láwọn ọba ògbé náà rù sórí. Ètò ń tó ọkọ mi. I'm coming. Anybody, you fight Almighty Allah when you fight Boko Haram. You can see that these people, they are completely gone. They are completely gone. Telling people that if you fight, if you fight Boko Haram, you are fighting Allah. Which Allah? Sultan of Sokoto is what he was. Hey, if you fight Boko Haram, you are fighting Allah. That is what they are teaching these young children. They've brainwashed them. They have no future, no education, than just to be going from pillar to post, wandering in the desert, killing people and stealing things from them, saying that they are preparing for Al-Jannah. Another bastard, part of them. Boko Haram terrorists are our Muslim brothers. They shouldn't be killed like pigs. Minister Pantami, elek egbe ton yi. Nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn, ṣẹ́rí àwọn tó jọ ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn. Gbogbo wọn pátápátá, they are all under this Gumi. Listen, Boko Haram terrorists are our Muslim brothers. So, ká máa fọwọ́ pa wọn lórí kan dẹ̀ máa pa. Àti Christian, wọ́n tún pa real Muslims. They do kill real Muslims, innocent Muslims, not only Christians. People of all tribes and tongues, of all faiths, they are the people these bastards are shorting, are making their lives short. Another one. I have them all. I cut them short because I don't want to be too long. This is a breaking news. Eri Gumi Mbe, let me read it to you. Gumi tells Tinubu to cut ties with US if Trump fails to withdraw military threats. You can see that this man don't kolo. This man called Gumi don't kolo, which is the reason he must be apprehended. He must. It is an under must. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíni. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gẹ̀lé ayé kó kúrú. He must be arrested. Now, this is Sheriff. Sheriff is now, everybody is now confessing. You see, they've started confessing one by one. He said, it is not me. It is Shetima who created Boko Haram. Who is Shetima? Shetima is the present President Bola AHMED Tinubu's vice president. The Muslim tickets. Which Baba Tinubu gégùn pé kí gbogbo nǹkan táwọn nílé ayé àwọn kó parun sí. Àṣẹ ọ̀run dẹ̀gùn. Shetima, you can read it. It is not me. It is Shetima, who created Boko Haram. Now, you see, a lot of people, they've been shouting and doing all sorts of nonsense on what do you call it, on media, saying this and that and that and that and that and that. Let me show you one video for you to know what's happened. You remember I mentioned it. This is another not
neutral. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. Taraba is a mini state. It's a mini Nigeria composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace in this state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state, and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Now, everybody now is coming now to tell people what they know. Nigeria Armed Forces, they are part of it. There are people. These people, Baba Tinubu, let's the more money comes in, the more superpower they raise. The people he knew then, they've been replaced by the new ones, because he is now sitting on the same hot chair. Abati Numbu, what ton for him? Let me show us some this is it. Listen.
6th, 2020, Masalada, Niger. October 26th, 2020, Masalada, Niger. 1:45 a.m. The motorcycles arrive at the farm of American missionary Philip Walton. Each of the 6 men carries a Kalashnikov. They know exactly where they're going. When they kick down his door, Walton hands them what cash he has, $40 American. It's an insult to the criminals. They want real money. When he can't deliver, they take something more valuable, him. His wife watches as her husband disappears into the darkness, the motorcycle engines fading into the African night.
You remember I mentioned something that the American troops, they came to Nigeria to rescue their own. This is the true story here. I will not come here to come and lie. I will not come here to come and give you false information. Unless I don't want to bring it out. But where we are today, everything is going to be coming out. So help me God.
By sunrise, those motorcycles will cross into Nigeria. By sunset, Philip Walton will have a price on his head. The ransom call comes 18 hours later. $1 million. At CIA headquarters in Langley, analysts are already tracking the cell phone that made the ransom demand. The NSA SEHIK satellites pivot overhead, triangulating signals across Niger's sparse cellular network. Each ping tells a story. Direction of travel, speed, stops along the way. The mathematics are precise. Latitude, longitude, and timestamps, creating a digital breadcrumb trail. By October 28th, the cell phone track goes cold at the Nigerian border, but other intelligence assets are already in play. Marine Special Operations Command has ISR drones overhead. The kidnappers have made their first mistake. They're still using the same phones. At Dam Neck, Virginia, a duty officer's secure phone rings. SEAL Team 6's Silver Squadron receives a warning order. A possible hostage rescue in West Africa. Time sensitive. Operators start checking their gear. This is what they train for. Philip Walton has 68 hours before he becomes a propaganda tool, a bargaining chip, or worse. But in those 68 hours, the most powerful military on Earth will move heaven and earth, or at least several tons of highly sophisticated aircraft to bring him home. The intelligence flows up the chain of command, from Langley to the Pentagon, from AFRICOM to the White House. By dawn on October 29th, a file marked Eyes Only lands on the Resolute desk. Inside, satellite photos, cell phone intercepts, and a simple question that demands an immediate answer. October 29th, 2020, 0800 hours, the Situation Room. President Trump reviews the intelligence package for the third time. The satellite imagery is definitive, 200 miles from where Walton was taken. 6 structures, mud brick construction, 1 vehicle. Thermal imaging counts 7 heat signatures. The CIA's cell phone surveillance has done its job. Every call, every text, every data packet is tracked and analyzed. The kidnappers' phones connect to 3 towers, allowing triangulation within a 50-meter radius. The NSA's algorithms process voice patterns, background noise, and even the Doppler shift of passing vehicles. Technology worth billions is focused on 7 criminals with outdated phones. At Naval Station Rota, Spain, aircraft start their pre-flight checks. 4 MC-130J Commando 2s. Their engines capable of just over 4,500 shaft horsepower each. 4 CV-22 Ospreys, tilt-rotor aircraft that fly like planes but land like helicopters. 1 AC-130J Ghost Rider gunship, bristling with a 30mm cannon, 105mm howitzer, and precision-guided munitions. The logistics alone are staggering. 21,000 pounds of fuel per aircraft. Maintenance crews, mission planning computers, calculating flight paths to avoid radar detection. SEAL Team 6's Silver Squadron's 30 operators received their final briefing. The target package includes detailed overhead imagery, signals intelligence, and pattern of life analysis. The compound layout is memorized, every door, window, and corner. Guard rotations tracked over 48 hours. The kidnappers pray 5 times daily, creating predictable vulnerability windows. The mission hinges on one critical factor: speed. From the moment boots hit the ground, they have minutes before every militant within 10 miles converges on their position. The helicopters can't land. The noise from their rotors will just spook them. It'll have to be a halo insertion, dropping from 25,000 feet, where they can enter without making a sound. But this is much easier said than done. At 25,000 feet, the temperature drops to minus 40 degrees Celsius. Without pressurized oxygen systems, hypoxia sets in within 3 to 5 minutes. The operators will free fall at 126 miles per hour, covering nearly 20,000 vertical feet in 2 minutes. Their navigation computers calculate wind drift, barometric pressure, and GPS coordinates, updating them every millisecond. One miscalculation means missing the drop zone by miles. The weather forecast adds another variable. A sandstorm is building in the Sahara and is expected to reach northern Nigeria within 36 hours. Visibility will drop to 0, grounding all aircraft. It's now or never. At 1800 hours, President Trump makes the call. The risk is acceptable. American lives are not negotiable. Within minutes, encrypted orders flash across secure networks. Aircraft engines spin up. But even as the mission launches, intelligence analysts notice something troubling. Phone intercepts suggest the kidnappers have made contact with a known militant. In the compound, one guard paces nervously, checking his phone every few minutes. They're waiting for him to come. The race is on, American technology and training against the clock. The hunters have become the hunted, and dawn is coming fast. What happened next? We can't show it all here without YouTube slapping this video with a warning. But we can show you on Patreon. To watch the full-length video completely uncensored, subscribe to my Patreon page, where there are no restrictions on what we can tell and show you there. Scan the code or use the link in the description now to watch the full video. October 31st, 2020, 0230 hours. Somewhere over northern Nigeria, the MC-130J's rear ramp opens to reveal nothing but darkness and stars. 30 operators stand in two lines, oxygen masks covering their faces, altimeters glowing on their wrists. The jumpmaster's hand signals cut through the engine noise. 2 minutes. At 25,000 feet, the human body has exactly just a few minutes of useful consciousness without oxygen. The operators breathe pure O2, flushing nitrogen from their bloodstreams. Each breath is calculated. Too fast causes hyperventilation, too slow risks hypoxia. Their Halo rigs weigh 65 pounds. Main chute, reserve, oxygen system, combat equipment, weapons. The margin for error is 0. Green light. They step into the void. The mathematics of free fall is unforgiving. Air resistance increases with the square of velocity until reaching terminal speed, 126 miles per hour for a spread-eagled human form. The operators maintain a tight formation, using subtle body movements to adjust position. Their helmet-mounted displays show altitude, heading, drift, and time to pull. GPS updates their position every second, calculating wind speeds at different altitudes. They pull at 3,000 feet, ram air parachutes deploying in sequence. The sound is distinctive, fabric catching air, lines going taut, the sudden deceleration from 180 feet per second to 20. Now comes the technical flying, using toggle controls to navigate toward the landing zone. Their night vision reveals the target compound 2.8 miles southeast. On the ground, a guard stands watch, unaware that 30 silent canopies are descending through the darkness above him. The operators land in textbook formation, immediately collapsing their chutes and activating IR strobes visible only through night vision. Time on target, 0247 hours, exactly as planned. The movement phase begins. 3 miles of rough terrain lay between them and Philip Walton. They move in tactical formation. Point man, flankers, rear security. Every operator monitors a specific sector, weapons at the ready. Their equipment is optimized for speed and surprise. HK-416S with 10.4-inch barrels for close quarters work, suppressors to maintain noise discipline, and IR lasers invisible to the naked eye. Thermal imaging drones overhead relay real-time intelligence. 7 heat signatures in the compound, positions unchanged, but now there's an 8th. Someone on a motorcycle approaching from the east. The operators freeze, becoming part of the landscape. The motorcycle passes 200 meters away, its rider oblivious to the surroundings. At 0314 hours, they reach the assault position. The compound wall is 8 feet high, topped with broken glass. Breaching charges are already prepared. Precise amounts of explosives calculated to blow doors without causing a collapse. Flashbangs ready to disorient defenders. The assault plan is choreographed to the second. Through thermal scopes, they observe the targets. 2 guards outside, walking predictable patterns. 5 more inside various structures. And somewhere in there, 1 American praying he'll see another sunrise. The mathematics favors the attackers. Surprise, superior training, better equipment. But combat is chaos theory in action. No plan survives first contact. Silver Squadron stacks on the breach point. In 7 seconds, it will all be over. 0315 hours. The explosion tears through the pre-dawn quiet. A precise crack that blows the compound's main gate inward. Silver Squadron flows through the breach like water through a broken dam. No hesitation, no second thoughts. The 2 exterior guards don't even raise their weapons. The operators split into assault teams, each with assigned sectors. Speed is survival. Every second of delay means reinforcements getting closer. Building 1, clear. Building 2, 2 targets neutralized. The suppressors reduce muzzle blast, but can't eliminate the supersonic crack of bullets. The compound erupts in controlled chaos. Where's the American? The team leader's voice cuts through the tactical net. Buildings 1 through 4 are clear. 6 targets down, but no Philip Walton. Then there was movement in Building 5. Someone scrambling in the darkness. An operator kicks the door. Inside, a figure huddles in the corner. Through night vision, they see him clearly. Bearded, terrified, hands raised. American, American. Philip Walton's voice cracks with desperation. We're here to take you home, the operator says. The only gentle word spoken in this maelstrom so far. But the 7th kidnapper is missing. Thermal drone footage shows him fleeing on foot, already 300 meters away. The team leader makes a calculated decision. Secure the package, don't pursue. Some debts get collected later. Outside, the situation deteriorates rapidly. Technical trucks are mobilizing from the village. RPG teams are setting up on rooftops. The extraction window is closing. The Ospreys are inbound, but they need a secure landing zone. That's when the AC-130 gunship announces its presence. The 30mm cannon speaks first, 200 rounds per minute of precision fire. A technical truck explodes, then another. The 105mm howitzer follows, turning an enemy position into a crater. The message is clear. This airspace belongs to the United States Air Force. The Ospreys arrive in a hurricane of dust and noise. Rotors in helicopter mode, they touch down just long enough for Silver Squadron to board with their rescued package. Walton stumbles, legs weak from captivity. Strong hands lift him aboard. As they lift off, small arms fire sparks off the aircraft's armor. The door gunners respond with streams of tracer fire. In 30 seconds, they're out of small arms range. In 2 minutes, they're over the horizon. Time on target, 11 minutes. Targets neutralized, 6. Americans rescued, 1. United States casualties, 0. At 0342 hours, Philip Walton makes a satellite phone call from the aircraft. His wife answers on the second ring. Honey, he says, voice breaking. I'm coming home. Bye for now.
Now, you see, when intelligent people are doing things, stupid ones keep mute. Wọ́n wá sí Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ṣerú operation yẹn, kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan tó mọ̀. Gbogbo yìí tẹ́ ti rò gbogbo yá tán bá ń bọ̀, wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yìnbọn, wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní da bọ́ǹbù sílẹ̀. No, it's not like that. They are coming for a special mission, Operation Peak, and neutralize any senseless flies that passes around that time. So, calm down. They are not coming to destroy Nigeria. Remember, I mentioned this thing 2 days ago, that they came to Nigeria to pick one of their own. Americans don't play with their own. They don't. An American has a base there already in Nigeria. But you know the reason why these Chinese people, they are jilting? Because they are there already. Tí wọ́n wá góòlù, tó ń wá diamond, lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lófò. What do people know? All what people are shouting about is, let me quickly show you this.
A friend who is always...
No, this is not the video. I will show you what is going on, what's the deals. The deal that's...
lèyí tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o, àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà lẹ́rí tí wọ́n lò bí ẹrú, àwọn tí sì ń lò wọ́n bí ẹrú ní ṣe rí o báwọn tí ń dán. Lẹ́rí ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà lẹ́rí tó gbébọn lọ́wọ́ òun o. Ẹ dákun, ṣé legal miners làwọn eléyìí?
Àwọn China nìyẹn o.
Tíjọba fọwọ́ sí sáwọn làwọn èèyàn yìí, àbí àwọn tí wọ́n kàn ń wakùsà lọ́nà àìtọ́ ni. Ẹ ti rí àwọn tí ń jẹun ibẹ̀, ẹ̀rí wọ́n ti ń dán. Èrìrú aṣọ tí wọ́n wọ̀.
You see?
Àwọn tí sì ń forí kó yá.
Diamonds.
Ẹ ti rí wọ́n ti wà nú ẹ̀rẹ̀ fọ́lọ́ọ̀kan tí wọ́n ń wá àlùmọ́nì lẹ̀ jáde nínú yanrìn.
Wọ́n gbé expert wá síbẹ̀ ni tó wá ń bá wọn wò.
Ọ̀gá o, orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà bí ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ ń rí o.
Ẹ wòye tẹ́lẹ̀ kankan.
kí ni wọ́n ti
ẹ wòye tí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó wé
nípa àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n fowó
ẹ wòye tí gram diamond ẹyọ kan ṣo
àbíjọba gan ní tiẹ̀ ń talẹ̀ fún wọn ni àbóhùn fún wọn láàyè wípé ọ̀yá ẹ lọ́ọ́ máa ṣe tó bá wù yín ń bẹ̀.
ìhun táwọn China tí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ kí Amẹ́ríkà kó wá nìyẹn. Chinese people, they are there. Wọ́n kàn mine lọ ni. Amẹ́ríkà náà wá káwọn náà wá kó tiwọn. Reserve epo wọn ní di epo yín epo tí Amẹ́ríkà máa lò in the next 100 years ó wà ńlẹ̀. Ó wà ńlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wọn dẹgbẹ́dẹgbẹ́. Ẹ wá ń pariwo. Gumi, they are coming for you. You and your thugs and your cohorts, they are coming. Okay? Don't worry. I wish all of us a wonderful weekend. God bless each and every one of us. May Jehovah Almighty shield us with good tidings. This is your one and only Oluwatoyin Obatula Darlington, aka Olomo Plenty, Lady Evangelist that has no frontier. Olóhùn agogo for so many voiceless Nigerians there. Mo lábúrò Nigeria, mo lẹ́gbọ̀n, mo lámọ ọmọ, mo ní ọkọ ọmọ, mo ní gbogbo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. And you think what is going on in Nigeria is fine. Torí àwọn bomb bastard kan. Baba Tinubu, ẹ ti yàgbẹ́ sábọ̀. Today is the 7th of November 2025. The time is 9:54 Central European Time. Olomo Plenty, sign out.